Question number 13. In question number 13, lot of new thing we are going to learn which we have never done before. That is, drawing you can see with the dates it is given. Current account is given. So here we are going to prepare current account. Interest on capital, which always we calculate in the adjustment, but here in the trial balance it is given. So something interesting we are going to learn today. Machinery and interest on loan also given. That is also something new. Salary, which you can see monthly it is 1000, but in the column it is showing 13,000. That I will show you later. This is what the adjustment is, trial balance is. And on the credit side you can see the credit account is given, current account is given, interest on drawing which always used to come in the adjustment, and it is also given in your trial balance. So let's see what to do with this. It's very simple and easy, just pay attention. Then loan of one of the partner, and the remaining are normals. Then the suspense account of 300 is also there. You can see the adjustment where you can see the first adjustment, provide 5% interest on capital, 6% interest on drawing, 10% interest on current account. Then provide 10% depreciation on machinery, monthly salary of Chaya with this 500, and total of the sale book is undercast by 300, 1700 are to be transferred to general reserve. So these are the adjustments. Now check the specimen. Now here, listen to me very carefully. You can see my two books together. Here I am making this two books just for the explanation. You people are going to continue in the one single notebook. Now here in the one column what I put is trading account, profit and loss account and balance sheet, which we used to do in the 11th standard. And these two account I kept on the separate page just to show you that this is the new thing which we are learning right now in the 12th standard with the partnership. The partner related entry is going to move only in these two accounts. And the calculation start with the first adjustment. Provide interest 5% on capital. Let's check what is the capital of Harsha and Chaya is given 20,000 and 30,000. Here is my calculation. Interest on capital for Harsha and Chaya 20,000 and 30,000. 5% which is given in the question to be calculated. And as the no date have been given, so you can make a calculation directly. So here the calculation answer is 1,000 and here 1,500. Interest on capital related to the partner will move in these two accounts. Here I will put interest on capital for Harsha and Chaya. But before I move, there is something we have saw in the question where you can see the Harsha and Chaya 700 and 1000 is already given in your trial balance. Don't forget to write down this. First take those amount, that is 700 of Harsha and 1000 of Chaya. And while in the calculation what we found that Harsha's got 1000 in the calculation. Here you can see 1000 of Harsha and Chaya got 1500. So take that out. As we can see, there is a difference between these two amounts, the difference of 300, and if we make a plus, that is outstanding. And here what amount have to be plus? 500. That is again plus outstanding. So these two amounts, the difference of the trial balance and the calculation from adjustment, the difference of these two amounts is going to move into the cross to the partner's current account. With the 31st March 2017 by interest on capital 300 and 500. Now the same thing we are going to do with the interest on drawing, because interest on drawing is also given in the trial balance. So let's make a calculation first. What is the drawing amount is 5,000 and 10,000. Here I put the amount 5,000 and 10,000, but the date was also there. So here we are going to make a calculation. From 1/10/2016 to 31st March 2017, it would be 6 months. So the calculation will be like this. And if you calculate for Chaya, you will get again 150. So now take this amount to the profit and loss appropriate account and partner's current account. First write down interest on drawing Harsha and Chaya. First take the amount from the trial balance, that is 100 for Harsha and Chaya 50. 100 and 50, and the answer which you found in the calculation, that is 150 for Harsha and 150 for Chaya. So here again, out of 100 and between 100 and 150, the difference comes of 50, which is going to be plus outstanding, and here the difference will come for rupees 100. So this two amount, the difference of this two is going to move to the cross over here, 31st March 2017, to interest on drawing, 50 for Harsha and 100 for Chaya. Next is 10% on opening balance of current account. First check the current account. Harsha comes on the debit side with 6,000 and Chaya comes on the credit side with 4,000. But one more thing is here. Interest on current account of Harsha is 100 is given over here. There is nothing given for the Chaya. So let's take the calculation first. Interest on current, where I already put the debit and Chaya. I'm ready with the calculation of interest on current, but before you write interest on current in these two specimen, first write down the opening balance with the side Harsha is given 6,000 and Chaya is given 4,000. First take it into the opposite direction to interest on current of Chaya, that is, if we calculate 4,000, 10% will get 400. So take 400 for Chaya. Then interest on current of Harsha, before we write, here in the question it is given 100, so don't forget to take that 100, and here in the calculation of 10% of 6,000 we got 600. So outside it would be 600. The difference of these two is 500, and this 500 is going to move over here as interest on current, and in Harsha we are going to write 500. That is the difference of this. Chaya, we don't have anything in the trial balance, so directly we can write 400 and move into the cross wherever we wrote the opening. At the same side, the interest of the Chaya will come with the 31st March 2017. Interest on current of Chaya, it is 400. Hope you people understand what we did with this interest on capital, interest on current and interest on drawing. Now let's move to the next adjustment. Provide 10% depreciation on machinery. First check the machinery amount is 40,000. Here I am on my balance sheet. Take the machinery, that is 40,000. Remove 10% depreciation, that would be 4,000, and outside it would be 36,000. Here also I put the calculation, as there is no date, so here the calculation will be 4,000. Now take this depreciation to the profit and loss debit side. Depreciation on machinery is 4,000. Next, monthly salary of Chaya, now it's a partner name, is rupees 500. Now here we'll calculate salary of Chaya. If we calculate it, 500 into 12, it would be 6,000. In the trial balance, you can see the salary of Chaya, it is given 5,500. So I'm just keeping this calculation inside. 5,500 given in the trial balance, and with the calculation it should be 6,000. So here come the difference of outstanding 500. So difference of this two is going to move into your partner's current account. 31st March 2017 by salary in the column of Chaya. Next, total of sales book is undercast by rupees 300, which is going to be shown on your trading account credit side. And as you can see in your trial balance, the 300, the difference of 300 is also came on the credit side of your trial balance, which is nullify the effect. So the only one single entry will be passed for this adjustment, that is sales undercast by rupees, undercast rupees it is. Next adjustment, rupees 700 are to be transferred to general reserve. So here this entry, the first entry will come over here to general reserve 1700, and another entry will come on your liability side. So here we have finished with all the adjustment. Now we'll move to the trial balance debit side. First we'll take the opening balance of drawing of Harsha and Chaya. Just check the date. What is given for the Harsha? It is 1/10/2016. We'll move to the partner's current account. It should be come at the first, but again I don't have a space, so I'm writing down 1/10/2016 to drawing, and we'll write down in the column of Harsha 5000, whereas for Chaya the date is 1/January/2017 to drawing, and 10,000 for Chaya. Next, current account opening we already wrote. Let's make a mark. Interest on capital also done. Machinery 40,000 also done. Interest on loan 200. Now interest on loan is going to come over here, but before I give any entry for this, just check the loan of Harsha is also there on your credit side. So first let me solve this. So for making an entry of it, Harsha, loan of Harsha is going to come in your liability. So I'm going to write here loan of Harsha. Amount of it is 10,000. So take it outside directly. Now on this we are going to calculate interest. Here you can see I already wrote loan of Harsha. The date is given, loan amount as per the date till your 31st March 2017. It would be 6 month difference with the 6%. If you calculate this, you will get 300. So now take this 300 as in the trial balance. The interest on loan is given 200, and we got the answer 300. So again make an outstanding of 100 rupees. So we'll move on the same side over here by writing interest on loan. The difference we find out is 100. So we'll take it only 100 over here. Next we can see the salary. Monthly salary is 1,000, but here you can see it is 13,000. This salary is not given to the any partner. So this salary is going to take to your profit and loss debit side. Just write down salary. As per the hidden adjustment, if we calculate, here is the calculation, 1,000 monthly salary, and if we calculate into 12, it should be 12,000. So your outside will move with 12,000, but in the trial balance it is given 13,000. So to make a pair of this, obviously we have to make a minus of 1,000, and when we minus, it is prepaid, and when we make a minus and it is prepaid, it moves to the opposite direction to your balance sheet. So take it over here with the prepaid salary, and difference we find out is 1,000. If we would did the plus, if the calculation is coming with the plus entry, so we can move on the same side of your balance sheet, but when we are making a minus of the amount, please turn to the opposite direction. Next, here we finish with the salary of Chaya, and here comes debtor with the 15,000. I'm keeping it inside 15,000. If we didn't found anything, bad debt or anything, we'll take it out. Next, receivable rent comes to your asset side. Receivable rent with the amount 2,000. Here we got the bad debt 1,300. I'm ready with the formula. From the trial balance bad debt, it is 1,300. Next, stock of goods 31st March 2017, that is your closing stock. So take to your balance sheet, closing stock of amount 10,000. Next is insurance premium with the amount 2,000, but in the calculation, in the bracket, it is something given, it is a hidden adjustment, out of which 1,200 is for the year ended on 36/2017, wherever year and on 31st March 2017, so some amount will be prepaid. Here is the calculation. Here are 1,200 insurance premium. The difference of from March till June, it is 3 months. So if we calculate, we find 300 is the prepaid. For insurance premium, go to your profit and loss debit side, write down insurance premium. Insurance premium amount is 2,000. Take 2,000 minus prepaid of rupees 300, and outside it would be 1,700. Again comes the prepaid. We'll move to the opposite direction of the balance sheet, asset side, and write down prepaid insurance premium of rupees 300. So here we finish with all the entries of the debit side. Moving towards your credit. Capital account, directly we are going to write in the balance sheet. Write down capital. $50,000. Next, current account Chaya, opening balance we already wrote, interest on drawing also done. Rent 12,000, that's your income, comes to your profit and loss credit side. Amount is 12,000. So here we finish with this. Then creditors 5,000. Just take it, come to your balance sheet. Creditor 5,000. Next, trading account 24,700. So here, so I wrote the revised, okay, balance brought forward 24,700. Next, bank balance 5,450. Bank balance 5,450. Interest on current account of Harsha also done, and no need to write off suspense. So here we finish with the trial balance and with all the adjustment. Now let's take all the calculation outside. Here didn't find anything, so take the 1,300 outside. Even here we don't find anything, so just take it outside. 15,000. As we can see in your trading account, there is the only amount given on your credit side. It would be 25,000. Same amount will write on your debit side and carry forward, which is going to be your gross profit. We'll move to the cross to the profit and loss account with the amount 25,000. Now we'll make a total of the profit and loss account. 37,000 is more than compared to the debit side 19,300. So first let's write down 37,000 at both the side and get minus with 19,300. You will get the difference of 17,700, which would be the net profit. Is going to move to the next entry. It is over here with the net profit 17,700, and if we make the total of it, we'll get 18,600, and if we make the total of this, 10,600. Again, this one is more, so I'm going to write 18,600 at both the side, and we'll get minus the 10,600. Here we get the difference of 8,000, and that's what your divisible profit, which is going to be distributed between Harsha and Chaya. If we remove 8,000, as in the question, the profit and loss ratio is not given. Here we have to assume into the equal proportion, and if we distribute into the equal proportion, this 8,000 will get 4,000 for both the partner. We'll move over here with 31st March 2017 by divisible profit in the both the partner will keep 4,000. As you can see, I already made the total of the column. 4,000 plus 300, it would be 4,300, and if you total this column, you will get 11,550. As this one is more, so I'm going to write both the side this 11,550 and get minus with the difference balance CF. Now the side, that is your credit side, you find the difference of Harsha will move on the same side in your balance sheet, that is on your asset side. And here we'll write down current account, write down the name of a partner, that is Harsha, 7,250. Next, for Chaya, make the total of both the column. Here I got more, so going to write both the side the same, 10,100. And if you minus this, you will get the difference of 700. So again at the same side, so again I'm going to write down current account of Chaya with amount 700. Now we'll make the total of both the side of your balance sheet and make it tally. This time my balance sheet doesn't get tally. What was the problem? I checked into the question and I saw that the bank balance 5,450. Now let's go back to the question and see the bank balance 5,450, which is given on your credit side. That means it's your bank overdraft, not your bank balance. So come back over here, going to remove this and write down over here with the bank overdraft 5,450 and check the total, and when I remove this, my total get tally with 72,250 at both the side. Now take a look for the last trading account, profit and loss account, profit and loss appropriate account, partners capital account, then balance sheet and the calculation.